Let's see this question. This question is given from GATE 2014 in the subject digital. Okay, don't think that this question is very big. Actually, this is very simple question if you understand the concept properly. Okay, I'll read the question. In the circuit shown, choose the correct timing diagram of the output Y from the given waveforms W1, W2, W3, W4. Here is the output Y, and for this output Y, what is the correct waveform? Either W1, W2, W3 or W4. Okay, this is the question given where two flip-flops are there, D flip-flops. This is flip-flop 1 and this is flip-flop 2. This is AND gate. Okay, now for this AND gate, Y is the output. Output is equal to Y. Okay, and for this Y, there are two inputs, Q1 and Q2. So we can write Y equal to Q1 into Q2. And for this Q1, input is X1. For this Q2, input is X2. You can replace Q1 by X1 and Q2 by X2. And before going to that, we need to write truth table for D flip-flop. Okay, truth table for D flip-flop. This is D, this is Q plus state. Okay, whenever D is equal to 0, after the application of clock pulse, Q equal to 0. Whenever D equal to 1, after the application of clock pulse, Q plus is equal to 1. So you can clearly state that Q plus is equal to D only when clock pulse is applied. Clock pulse is applied. Okay, after the application of clock pulse, then only Q plus and D both are equal. Okay, and one of the important point you should see here is clock pulse is here. If you see whether this clock pulse is positive edge triggered or negative edge triggered, you can see these two bubbles here, two bubbles. This implies clock pulse is negative edge triggered, which means in the clock pulse, whenever negative edge is there, at that time only input is copied to output. Okay, now you have to look into this. Y equal to x1 into x2. Just write down here y equal to x1 into x2. Now in the clock, you observe where are negative pulses. So this is first negative pulse, this is second negative pulse, this is first negative, sorry, this is second negative. Okay, this is third negative, this is fourth negative. You observe here, these are the negative pulses I indicated with the arrow mark. Okay, now these negative pulse indicates these are coming from 1 to 0. Okay, you can think it of 0. First of all, these flip-flops are reset. X1, X2 is 0. All these values become 0. Now at this point, X1 is 0. X2 also 0. Y equal to x1 into x2, 0 into 0. The output of these three should be 0. Okay, let us check. This is 0, this is 1, this is 0, this is 0. So W2 cannot be answered because here is 1 is there, clock pulse. Now check for this. Okay, now x1 is 1 here, x2 is 0 here. So 1 into 0 is equal to 0. So here it is 1, so W1 is out of the game. Okay, now WT is already out, and even though it is 1, it is not the answer. So W3 is 0 and W4 1, so W4 is also not the answer. From this step itself we can say that W3 is the answer, but we cannot stop here. We have to proceed further till the last step. Okay, now check here. X1 is 1, X2 is 0. Similarly, 1 into 0 is equal to 0. We will check W3 whether it is 0 or not. This is 0, this is 1, this is 0, this is 0. Okay, now here X1 is 1, X2 is also 1. Now 1 into 1 is equal to 1. Okay, here it is 1, here it is 1, here also it is 1. See here, it is rising from 0 to 1. Okay, now it is 1. So anyway, W1 is not the answer, W2 is not the answer, W4 is not the answer. We can clearly say that W3 is the answer. Answer is W3, which is the output waveform of the AND gate Y.